Hands together for Kay Barton. Can you hear me now? Good. So hi, my name is Kelly Barton, aka Kay Barton, as I am popularly known around here, thanks to the Facebook community of RUS. I am a fourth semester currently, and I'm just going to do a quick slideshow. It's full of pictures. So I hope you enjoy the picture-heavy midnight run of making this PowerPoint. So, kind of give you some background. What's my name? Fourth semester. I'm from a little town called Bend, Oregon, which is way far away. It's about 3,800 miles away. I know a lot of this, a big problem we face here is just moving so far away from, like was just mentioned, the friends and the family and the home. And I'm definitely a homebody, so moving almost 4,000 miles away is quite an endeavor. And just to give you an idea of kind of where we are here, we're somewhere in there, and I live way up in here. And in that, I live in the land of, I wish that was bigger, because this is a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of tree huggers, a whole lot of trees, and some thespians down here, and that's pretty much, I live right around here, and I miss it quite dearly. I'm definitely an Oregon girl. This is what I come from. This is what I love. I'm a nature girl. So me going to a tropical island was a bit of a switch. It was actually a kind of a joke at work because my hobbies are archery. I do hiking. I run sled dogs. Unfortunately, that's really not possible here. It can happen. So that's a huge struggle that I face, because this is all kind of the stuff that I lived for at home. I lived to be outside running around the mountains, the local mountain range. That was my playground, basically. But to remedy this kind of homesickness, missing my hobbies and my old home, is I made this my home. I learned to enjoy stuff like kayaking with my, mind you, homemade paddle right there out of cat litter lids and some poles. Learned to go hiking, hang out at Caribou Boutique, go snorkeling, cat trips, hanging out in hammocks, something I can't do at home. Oh yeah, and centipede killing skills, that was new. But I learned to really love this place. I never want to live here permanently, probably, not quite my cup of tea, sled dogs and tropical, not real conducive, but I really learned to appreciate this island. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's an experience I will probably never get again in my life unless I travel to Hawaii for a week for vacation in 30 years when I paid off my loans. Other things I really missed was friends and family. I had a bunch of people I like to hang out at home with. My dad, my mom, and just because he's not here, my brother. I finally got them all to move up to the Northwest with me, and it's hard being separated from the people that I've lived close with, and I talk with my mom every few days. They got one of those international plans to call me, make sure I haven't fallen apart yet down here. We're melted. But once again, my remedy to this solution was to make new friends. And they come and go, as you guys know, because everyone turns the cycle around in about 7 or 8 semesters. And so getting some new friends and just kind of keeping that cycle going has really helped me come along. To remember, I'm not here alone. It's not just me. There's people to hang out with, people that go, I know a lot of you guys in here, and I love seeing and just saying hi to all you guys. It makes my life so much more enriched being here than just being alone and just doing my studies. So the next thing that I'm sure we can all relate to was the hardest thing for me to do was to ditch the pets. I have 5 animals: my old dog Sasha, my husky Wingman, cat named Surrey, cat named Aiko, and wait, another cat named Theory. All the pets. And I really miss those guys. Those were, my kids, as a lot of people would say. I lived for those pets. And not being here with them was one of the biggest hang-ups. I spent 4 years not going to RUS because I didn't want to leave my pets. 4 years of rejection letters, 4 years of not going to vet school because I didn't want to leave my animals. But I did it. We made a leap. We're glad we did. And how do we remedy this solution? Oh, we collect more animals. Why not? All the cats, we're up to number 7 on the porch. Do the kennel dogs, hang out with them. That was Jackson from a couple semesters ago, and Mr. Rex now. I brought one of my cats down, which brought me some pretty good happiness. So if that's something you guys are like, I really miss a pet, it might be worth it to bring down one of your guys. So going a little deeper past just the kind of common stuff that we all think of, home and family and pets, One of my greatest fears in vet school is thinking that I'm going to be a doctor. There's a whole lot of what ifs that can come with. I was looking on the internet, I found this. This is what it meant for two words that are as non-threatening as words can be. But put them together side by side and they have the power to haunt you for the rest of your life. What if I got that dose wrong? What if I could have done it better? What if I had been there 5 minutes earlier? Could I have saved that life? And that's really hard. That's something I've thought about an awful lot, and it scares me. It's something I still struggle with, and about once a semester I'll talk to my mom on the phone, because that's what we do. And I'll say, I'm scared to graduate, because then I have to be this person that's in charge. And that's a scary thing, because life and death is literally in your hands. So, this is kind of how I feel some days, that I'm going to get to clinicals and they're going to ask me, okay, what's this parasite? I'm going to be like, oh, well, I don't know, stuff. I have no idea. And it just all kind of comes down to, how you doing? I'm okay, oh my gosh. And then we get to this, I'm absolutely drowning in the stress of, I don't know how to handle the situation or be a doctor. Well, once again, there is a solution. There's no undo, there's just do. So what you gotta do is move forward and rely on the people that you've come to know. All of you guys are my colleagues. I'm sure I will have contact with a good majority of you for a long time to come, maybe for the rest of my life. There's people that I've learned from, early mornings teaching me how to deal with cows and sheep, necropsies with my classmates, semester Olympics, awesome teachers. Thanks, Dr. Coach. Dr. Dennis, who's our black semester support. Just had to throw that up there, yay Dennis. So all these people are here to support you, all these people. And beyond that, there's about 1,000 people at Ross that are here for you. So when you have a question, you have a problem, you're not alone. There's literally 1,000 people. And if not the 1,000 people, I know there's about 150 that will listen to me because I'm on the private page. So, as this little thing says, sometimes good things fall apart and better things can fall together. And sometimes that's true. You're not always going to know the answer. You're not always going to have the immediate, thank goodness there's books. I think that all the time, thank goodness. There's reference books, and there's reference people. Like I said, we're all here for each other. So I hope this lets you know that you're not alone in this fight. Never think that you're alone in this struggle. You're here with all your peers, your colleagues, your future colleagues, people who aren't even here yet are going to help you out down the road. So keep that in mind and enjoy your road to vet school.